involved in music?
Well, you know, when we were really little, my parents put us in piano lessons, and I think this was probably, they probably had read it in some like baby book that if you put your children into like extracurricular activities, especially music, it'll make them smarter. I think my parents forced us to do extracurricular activities because we were bad, and we did other kinds of extracurricular activities. But we always took piano lessons, and that turned into classical music training and theory, and it sounds completely made up, but we literally just were playing hide and go seek with a bunch of friends. And we found a guitar in the storage unit. My stepdad had bought it, and to my knowledge, he never really learned how to play the guitar, but there was just this acoustic guitar. And we both goofed around on it. You know, it was the mid-90s. Everybody wanted to be in a garage rock band, and all the boys were in bands, and Sarah and I sort of, unbeknownst to each other, started writing songs, and then we started to collaborate on songs, and then my parents figured it out, and we started to play for our friends. And the truth is, up to that point, I hadn't really felt that grounded in anything. And all of a sudden, and I don't think it's because of the attention, but all of a sudden it was obvious that we had focus and that there was something to, I don't know, look forward to at the end of every day. I hated school, but I knew that I wasn't going to be able to skip out on school. I knew we were going to have to go to university, and as music became more of a focus and it started to go really well, and we started to get attention and we started to get positive reinforcement, I started to feel more focused, and our music got better, and then we had a backup plan. When we went to university, we begged our parents to let us take a year off and play music. So I'll let Sarah field the question about Alberta and coming from here in music.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we really understood, and this is going to shock a lot of people, but we were born in 1980.
Same.
I want to know without being shocked, like we're old, and I think.
Well, the interesting thing is, and I do often get a chuckle out of you guys kind of trying to defend the fact that you're not an overnight success.
No, and the thing.
And you're perceived that way.
Yeah, and I think, you know what's really interesting, I'll try to stay on point because a lot, I like my mind is sort of firing in a lot of different directions, but I think what's interesting is that because we were born in 1980 and, you know, growing up in Calgary, we didn't travel that much. You know, we did local things like we would go camping or we would see family members in Saskatchewan or in BC or whatever. But I didn't have a very international idea of the world. I didn't know how music was made. I didn't know how one even became a musician. I knew I took piano lessons. That didn't really mean anything to me. And I remember having that interior sort of dialogue of, you can't, you won't. There is no possible way for you to be somebody that would make a living making music. I didn't know you could go to school to do music. Like, I didn't know any of that stuff. So
Sarah grew up under a rock.
No, I didn't.
I grew up in the 90s. We didn't meet each other.
It was no, but I didn't know anything. But what I did know was that there was a vibrant music scene that we were very much a part of as fans. We were patrons. We went to raves. We went to Carpenters Union Hall. We would do like Food Not Bombs shows. We were fans. We were kids that went and saw shows in junior high school. On the AM dial, there was a radio station, Mix 1060, that was incredibly influential for us.
I still listen to that.
It's literally. Back then, they were playing the Pixies and Dinosaur Jr. and we had our whole world just like cracked wide open. But I didn't necessarily understand how that world would connect to our world. But what I did know was that I knew that there was some kind of world. I didn't know how to get on the bridge to that occupation or experience or whatever. But because we had so much music and art and culture around us, we at least knew enough to get involved in it. And you know, it's sort of, I'll be honest with you, it's not that I don't think Tegan and I are talented or that we have that thing you need to draw people in.
What's she gonna say?
But I also think it takes a little bit of luck and being in the right place at the right time. And a lot of our career in Alberta has been the right place at the right time. You saw us play one of our first shows just accidentally at the Ship and Anchor.
At the Ship and Anchor,
Yeah.
It was really good.